I was just going to pull out my iPhone.
Well, you can do that, but then I'd like you to do another as well.
Well, the iPhone is the greatest example, conceived of in Cupertino and assembled in China based on components made in, Korea, Taiwan, Japan, even the United States, and in some parts of Europe. But an item of clothing that you buy at, where do you buy your clothes? J. Crew. You pick up maybe no one buys from J. Crew anymore. I don't know. H&M. Yeah, okay. You go into H&M and you buy a jacket, and the zipper may be made in Taiwan. The lining of the coat could be made in Vietnam. The collar could be made in Malaysia, and the whole thing could be assembled in China. And the way that our international trade statistics work is when the assembled product is shipped to the distributor in the United States, 100% of the value is counted as an export from the assembler to the consumer. And yet the value that's added or really made in the assembly country is relatively small. So there's been a massive research effort underway for 15 years to try to capture those types of value chain distortions. It's a research project that is co-managed by the OECD in Paris and the World Trade Organization itself, and they've created what they call a trade and value added matrix, which really adjusts for all these components that come from other countries that don't really add the value. And the U.S. China bilateral trade deficit, which last year was $375 billion, or 46% of our total $800 billion trade deficit, would be reduced anywhere between 25 and 30% if you corrected for the inputs that came from other countries outside of China, but are assembled in the creation of final products in China that are then shipped to the United States. Not just iPhones, but clothing and other types of complex products as well. So that would reduce the Chinese piece from 46 maybe to 27, 28% of the trade deficit, which is still a big number, but that's sort of the way economists have come to accept the harsh realities of the international specialization of comparative advantage. Those are the products that China should be making, as opposed to being made by high-cost producers in America that would make it tougher for American consumers to sustain their lifestyle.